Hi, this is Evelyn Lozada from Basketball Wives. You're watching the Skorpion Show with Kevin and Mikkel. Tune into Basketball Wives on the 30th Monday.
What it is?
Why would Janet Jackson be your ringtone?
Call me. Call me right now. It's right next to Mikhail. And watch Janet Jackson come on.
That's because I'm calling you.
No.
You have a program for me or something.
I will mess up this video.
You just did. You just walked through it and we're recording. I'm just saying, is that my phone?
No, your phone is in your pocket.
Oh, that is mine. Ooh, thank you.
You're pulling.
No, you're yanking. Tell them no, it's in your pocket.
Alright. So as y'all can see, we dealing with a lot of shit going on in Miami. What's going on YouTube is Kevin and Mikkel. I want to say thank y'all to everyone that watched that video I did last night. I was so emotional. Yesterday was a very emotional day. And
Well, what happened?
what happened, you know, we did Higher Live yesterday with Lionel and Did Briggs of ADTV. And, you know, we was trying to talk to the audience. And, you know, the audience really wasn't communicating with us like that. You know, we tried to get people to represent where they was from. You know, they was getting hype. And then, you know, I noticed that they was getting dead again. So I invited some other bloggers to come up and speak. And Simba got up and sang. So at the Simba sang, you know, I'm like, y'all really don't want me to sing, you know. And, you know, I just went up there and sang, and everybody was singing with me. And, you know, they seemed like they was into it. So it was so much fun. It was just so much fun. Like, I just let myself go. I seen this guy pulling up his shirt, so I'm like, you trying to pull up your shirt? You trying to show off or something? You know, so I pulled up my shirt and showed everybody. Y'all know I do that on the Skorpion Show. Look, you're not going to talk to Mikkel while he's recording.
He's not talking to me.
Yes, he is. He ain't talking to me.
Oh, well, I didn't see him talking to me.
All right, look. So anyway, I just had fun. And, you know, being on South Beach, you got to go to South Beach before the trip is over.
Of course I'm going to
So relaxing. So relaxing. And the boys, the straight boys, are here. And they got their bodies out. They got their cakes out. It's just...
The straight boys?
Yeah, you know they like to wear their pants low.
Oh.
I don't know who they, you know, showing their asses off to, but they showing it off.
You.
Yes. Show it off to me.
I don't know who they showing it off to, but I know I'm looking at them. Hey! Yes, Beyonce, you better go with those haze. So come on, what happened? Because this video is starting off kind of dead. What happened? What happened? Did you have fun yesterday? Where'd you go?
I had fun. All I did was Higher Live in the cruise with the boys.
With the boys?
The boys, the booze cruise. The booze cruise. What's wrong with that?
Was the fun? I'm looking at Carlos. Was the cruise fun?
No, it was wet.
It was?
No, I had a great time.
Well, of course.
You know, it's a booze cruise. Everyone's on that drinking.
Well, I couldn't go to the
time.
cruise because I got to Atlanta, or should I say the whole Atlanta? Wait, Miami. I got to Atlanta. I got to Miami around the time of the cruise, so you know I was kind of late getting here. But when I did finally get here, I met up with Brandon, who's sitting right behind the camera. He's been my little chaperone this whole 1 day, 2 day event since I've been here.
He's not a great one.
He's not a great one because what happened to me last night was.
Well, let's just let the cat out the bag. Mikkel got drunk.
Don't say too much.
4 shots.
I know. No, don't say too much.
No, please don't. Don't do that.
Look, you got drunk. You
I
let
did
your
get
hair
drunk.
down. Let him know.
I got drunk.
So
And
why
it
you
was
trying to be
horrible.
all? Come on, you let your hair down.
That's what I just said.
Let it down.
Okay.
All right.
I got drunk, and I'll never do it again. Because from what I heard, I was crying. From what I heard, I was crying, and I was asking to see Kevin. And you knew I was drunk if I was asking to see Kevin. I was just a mess. My pants was falling down in my hotel lobby, and people saw, and just people was pointing and stuff. I was just embarrassed. I was just really embarrassed, and I don't think I would ever. I don't know how Kevin does it.
Because I'm not a mess like that when I drink. You know. But when I drink, my hands do a lot of touching.
See, I can't do that.
And tonight we're having a hotel party, and it will be on Block TV. So, you know, you'll get a chance to see it. And it's just going to be fun. You know, we got all of these drinks. Just take this right quick. Look at all of these drinks right here. Look at all of that. And you know, everybody must bring a bottle.
Because we getting fucked, but they're getting fucked up again.
But it's my thing though, because I don't want to spend money on drinks and it's all gone. You know, you gotta bring a fucking bottle. Where I'm from, you gotta bring a bottle to any party, anybody, especially a house party, and it's free. You gotta do that. So some people have a problem bringing a bottle or two, but how you gonna say, can I bring my friends?
I don't understand how you can have a problem bringing the bottle if the party's for free.
Yes.
So you shouldn't have a
And
problem.
you know, Miami won like $15 for a motherfucking drink. That's in a little cup. Like that, so
We'll have fun.
yeah, we will have.
So y'all just make sure y'all come out and see us on Blog TV later on today.
And we have some YouTubers that are in the room. Well, technically they're not YouTubers. They Blog Talk Radio, but there is one YouTuber here. And his name
He
is
doesn't do Blog
Wes.
Talk.
I know. I'm talking about Courtney.
And oh yeah,
They probably laying on the bed. We called your name.
For what?
he gave y'all a shout out.
Oh.
Y'all want to get on camera?
Sure.
But y'all in there.
Of course they want to get on camera. Exposure.
Everybody.
They want exposure from our show.
It's not the
Don't do
time to
it.
be shy.
You know what?
Promotion.
Let me address something.
10%.
You got
He tried me on a few videos ago.
Why the fuck I gotta move over? This is my video.
to the right.
Shit.
Bitch, you gonna
To the
move?
right.
You okay?
I got Mikhail drunk, and I'm so happy because he needed it.
Yes.
He needed it. Ain't that right?
I guess.
Only 15 minutes.
But it was very nice of Courtney because he was the one who walked me back across the street to my hotel. Because I got drunk at somebody else's hotel.
In my room.
Oh yeah, in his
In
room.
my room. And it was a show.
Wonderful.
But how do you get drunk off of just a couple shots?
4.
If you don't drink like
I don't
that,
drink.
Yeah.
it-
You don't drink.
When have you ever seen me
Tolerance
drink
is
anything?
really, really
Well, no,
low.
that's true.
I don't drink shit. But a glass of water and soda.
you gonna drink tonight?
No.
Yes, he is.
Look at this.
You said
Excuse me, who did you ask is going to be drinking, me or the whole room?
So
But
you
we
might-
answered.
So you might as well not come because
Yes, he is.
Who the fuck may not come? Who might not? Well, then
He
give
gonna
me
be
my bag of
drinking.
chips and I will get my Okay? Give me my bag of chips and I will get my.
He's
take my
drinking.
He
bag.
gonna drink. He gonna drink.
He's going to
You
drink.
might as well not. Who do you think he talking to?
He quiet as kept. He was ready to drink last night.
You're not gonna tell this room without incidentals.
Oh my God!
Like you almost did last night.
That was the word of the episode.
That is his word. Incidentals.
Yes, indeed.
I hope don't nobody come in here breaking shit, okay? Because the first thing he gonna say incidental.
Well, they could go out in the balcony and drink. They could stay in here.
Yeah. Well, Mikhail's gonna stay in here. Cause he.
Because he can fall
Oh,
over.
but you heard about the woman that got killed in Atlanta? She
Yeah,
fell over
Atlanta.
the balcony.
Yeah.
Oh, when?
At the
So don't
W.
play fighting
Don't
up
drink
here,
it.
okay?
But that's alright, they ain't gonna get that drunk.
Yeah.
She killed. Well, all this alcohol, you don't think they're gonna get that drunk?
That's alright, because if they get that drunk, then they can get that drunk in the hall. 'Cause they won't be getting
I'm,
that
so,
drunk
I'm
in
putting X's on
1901.
people's hand when they come to the door.
What do you say?
You putting X's on people's hand when they come to the door.
Why? They ain't paying for shit.
So we know who came in, who's drinking.
That's a good idea, actually.
But what's the point of doing it? Because everybody comes in, it's gonna be drinking. So what's the point of doing it?
Yeah. So when
No,
they
well, we
try to
keep
leave
track
back
of
out,
how
when
many
they come
people
back
coming in.
They show the what's the name? That's a good
There's not gonna be a
idea.
lot of people running back and
You
forth.
only put
Club.
X's on people's. Yeah, you only put X's on people's hand if they're
Not the
paying.
club.
Nobody's not paying, so why would you put an X on your hand?
I agree with Giovanni.
Well, you and Giovanni go to your
I'm
room and
glad
have your
people
own phone.
can't look at him.
You know what?
I ain't gonna
And you can put as many X's as you want on your hand.
Because you tried me on that last video.
How?
Courtney. I don't want to see that.
This is the
text I sent
Courtney.
Kevin.
This is the Courtney.
You
that I was-
damn right. And let me tell you what the text said. It said, Kevin, I'm gonna lick a body shot off of you. Because that's what you do. But him,
Okay, that's the same thing
but
I
him
said.
being the one that does not drink, he does not know what a body shot
I
is.
do know what a body shot
You did
is.
before when I had to tell you
No,
what a
you
body
didn't
shot
tell me. I knew what it was.
No, you
Who
did
doesn't
not.
know what a body
I
shot
had to
is?
tell him what a body shot was. I had to
No, he had to
explain
tell
it
me.
to
No,
him.
he had to explain his version of a body shot.
No, I had to tell him what a
Shot?
body shot was. Because he's like, oh, you're just so nasty.
Oh, is his time on camera up? Yeah, I think it is. Thanks for coming, Boy Revolution.
Boy Revolution stay for a little bit.
Okay.
Rude.
So rude.
So what's up with y'all show? What y'all do? People don't know y'all.
Well, we have an online radio show. Mondays on blogtalkradio.com /Boy Revolution.
And then we also do periodically YouTube videos as well. So you can
But not
find us
enough.
on YouTube or wherever the channel.
But I think that y'all think is getting
surprisingly, it's getting kind of popular because a few people recognize us. I was
Well,
like,
no, don't say
really?
surprise. No, you can't say surprisingly because if y'all talking what everybody wants to listen to, and if y'all interested, people are interested in looking
Right.
at you, then it's not a surprise.
Right.
I mean, if you were boring, then that would be a surprise at y'all. But all three of y'all are good together. No, I'm serious. If they were boring,
Yeah,
then
it's
that would
another
be a
one, but he's not
surprise.
here. Nicky J. I don't know where he is.
Yeah, where is
But since y'all are
Bopping
good at what y'all
around.
do, then that's a good thing.
bopping around? Who?
Nicky J.
Nicky
our-
J.
our other-
To be honest with you, I haven't heard it because I can't seem to ever find it.
BlogTalkRadio.com, they always send it.
That day when I tried to call in that day,
You were
remember that?
listening that day, though.
No, I wasn't listening. I was
Oh.
trying to call in because y'all were talking about a certain subject.
You called in.
No, I never called it. I tried to. Remember, I kept saying
Yeah,
the
he
phone
tried.
kept going.
He tried, yeah.
The phone kept saying something like it wasn't letting the call go through.
Yeah.
But I wanted to call in and talk because I wanted to see y'all thing. But I will one day.
So, since y'all from Atlanta, right? What y'all think about Bishop Eddie Long?
Oh,
He
Lord.
just settled out of court.
15 million.
But I heard that was a rumor that they're not for sure exactly how much he
So
sold.
does that really mean that he's
I think
guilty?
that would probably
I
be
believe
right.
so, because
3.5 a piece, right?
Yeah.
Around there?
You
It
get
doesn't
money like
matter.
that?
And it's like 4 of them.
Yeah. But I thought it was true
And they out
from
here.
Jump Street anyway.
Huh?
They out here running around.
Well, I didn't know. Well, they probably are out here running around with that money.
They got a penthouse suite.
But let me just say this. I'm
We
sure
was out there
y'all.
earlier.
In the beginning of our when we first talked about it in our video that when it first came out, remember I was the one who was staying neutral because of the fact that I wasn't for sure if he had did it or not. But this is my thing because I was thinking about this when I was at home. Michael Jackson did the same thing, and I hated the fact that Michael Jackson did that because to me that seemed as if
He was
Guilty.
you were guilty, and not only that, you just was trying to just hurry up and get the situation over. But I feel as though if you are innocent,
right
you
until the
don't
wheels fall
settle
off.
for something like that
Yeah.
because this way you are giving those people who are accusing you of something that you did not do.
Yeah.
You're giving them that leeway of saying, "Look, this is what I did. I'm lying about it, and look what I'm doing. I'm getting money from you." And that's not right because I feel as though if he didn't do that, then that's wrong for those guys to take him to court and then get all that money from him. That's like going to work and working for money that you
But
don't that you
Bishop,
don't
you know,
own.
Bishop
I mean, that you don't
I
that you
think
don't
he
you're not
did.
supposed
Bishop
Not
Eddie
the
Long's
same way.
situation and Michael Jackson to me is different because I did think about it. As I said, well, you know, if he's settled and then he's guilty, then I thought about the Michael Jackson situation. His life is totally different from Michael. Michael didn't sit there and just like, you know, say, I'm going to fight this, you know, I'm going to win, I got all of these stones and just walk off the
I
pulpit.
ain't through one
You
yet.
know, with Bishop Eddie Long, him settling out of court, like, there has to be something wrong with this situation.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, but that doesn't make sense because okay, Michael Jackson
Why?
didn't
But
come.
no, if Michael didn't sit there and say, I'm going to fight this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then settle.
Okay, all
So
right, I
that's-
see what you're
that's
saying. I see what you're
that's
saying.
wrong.
I see what you're saying. But to me, it's still the same thing because whether Michael Jackson came out and said that or not, it's wrong because Michael Jackson still settled out of court when he got on national television and said that it all was a lie. He did get on TV and say it was a lie. So then if it's a lie, then why are you settling out of court? Why are you giving these people money for a lie?
'Cause it's
You're
not a
actually
lie.
paying them for
That's-
lying.
His ass did it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't believe he did.
When you're in the public spotlight, you have to get rid of it. You have to just.
Yeah, you
I don't
do.
think
No,
Michael did.
No, not Michael. I'm talking about.
I don't go with that
Yeah.
whole if you're in the public spotlight you need to get rid of it because then that makes it seem like whenever somebody accuses you of doing something that you didn't do then oh well let me just settle out of course I
But
get
see,
rid of
well,
it
you know who
and that's
else
not
do it
right
all
because then
the
that's
time?
people taking advantage
Beyonce do it all
of
the
you.
time.
But she needs to fight.
Yeah.
That's not right because then you're letting people take advantage of you.
You
And
gotta
that's
think
not
about
right.
you gotta think about how Michael Jackson was, like what people thought of him then anyway.
But see, Michael Jackson brought that perception on
It's
himself.
not a drama film.
It's not like we just came out and said, "Oh, Michael, you doing this."
Right.
I mean,
but why would he want to continue to go to court knowing that how the world thinks of him anyway?
Look at R. Kelly.
But regardless, after the situation, Michael Jackson was still hanging with little kids and still playing with them. So if that was the
goes
case,
back
then
to
he should
family.
just stop doing that altogether after this first
But it
incident.
goes back to his family history. He was never a child, so he felt like.
Okay, so Michael Jackson was never a child. I understand that.
So it's a
understand
psychological
that.
problem with that.
But you know what? Truth be told, this is the honest to goodness truth. No grown man is going to want to hang out with little kids. I don't want to have my niece or my nephew hanging out with the grown neighbor
But
down the
like
street with
Javon
no kids and nothing. Because why are
you don't know how
hanging
his
out with
mind
him?
is. He never had a child, and it's all the mind.
No,
thing.
I
He's
understand
still a
that.
child
I
in his head.
understand that. But this is my thing. If you are accused of something like that for the first time, you're accused of that, and look how it blew up and it made him look like he was a child molester, then why after the fact would he still continue to want to be around all these little kids? You would think that he would say, you know what, I don't want that type of attention.
Because if he's innocent,
never-
why change his lifestyle if he's innocent?
I'm
But then
saying-
why would he give the money if he's innocent?
because he
That's
never,
the point that I'm trying to make. Why are you paying somebody for lying on you?
Make it go away.
exactly.
Yeah.
He didn't want to deal with it. He was,
Yeah.
when you think
So,
of Michael,
so wait a minute. So why is everybody saying that? Oh, just to make it go away. So then that means, you know what? 5 years from now, somebody else is gonna come out and say, you know, you trust
Exactly.
me, and I'm gonna keep paying
Well, not
you.
necessarily.
What do you mean not necessarily? He wants it to go away, right?
Well,
Well, he
no,
did go
they
to
will
court
do
the
that.
last time.
Yeah, but
He did go to court
yeah, he went to
last
court
time.
last time because he was tired of it. My thing is, he should have not. He shouldn't have did what. Okay, this I'm trying to get this out.
You shouldn't have did it from the beginning.
After the first incident, he should have just said, you know what? I'm not going to bring this attention on myself no more. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna change because I'm not. I know I didn't do anything wrong. I know I didn't do anything wrong, but I don't want these people to continue to think that I'm doing something wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just eliminate the.
But Michelle, anytime anyone settles, that means there's something else under there.
But you know what?
But
though?
other
But look
parents-
at this. Look, it was one kid accusing Michael Jackson,
And then-
you got 4 people accusing Eddie Long, and he settled out of court with all of them. Something he didn't want to come out. That's why he settled, and that's why I'm believing that situation.
because Michael Jackson had little
Yeah.
kids, so their parents was speaking for them, and they knew Michael Jackson had money.
The parents was
Right.
supplying
That's what I was-
And then once that happened, everybody started coming out the woodworks talking
These
about,
are
oh,
the
he did this to
victims
my
speaking
kids.
for themselves. And
I don't want to put myself. I'm just saying, no shade to Michael Jackson or anything like that. But I'm just saying in general, I don't want to put myself in that situation where as though. You see what I'm saying?
I
Because
get
like,
what you're saying.
but for instance,
But
because
Michael Jackson was just
if somebody, I know, I
He
understand. No,
was.
I
He saw it
understand.
different.
No, that's why I'm saying no shade to Michael Jackson. But I'm just saying people as a whole. That's like if you go to work every day and you're masturbating at work. And you get no listen, and you get court masturbating at work, and they don't fire you, but they give you a warning, and they say, you know what? If we catch you doing it again, we're gonna fire you. Why would you continue to go back and continue to
Great
masturbate
analogy.
when they already gave
Right,
you a warning?
Great analogy. I'm like,
You know,
wait.
why would you
Where
continue to
is his
masturbate if
mind
they
at?
already?
Right.
Because I use common sense. 1 + 1 is
That's
2.
his story.
But where's your body if you're masturbating?
No, I'm just saying. But I'm just
That's his
saying.
story. It
If you
happened to him.
no, it did not happen to me. But I'm just saying. Child.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I'm just saying.
No, because it was just a random analogy. Why would you, out of all of them, why would you use that one?
Okay, well, I'm just saying because people do masturbate at work. Come on, let's not act like they don't.
I don't.
No, I'm not saying us, but I mean, how many times?
Never.
Excuse me, how many times have you gone to XTube and you see a video of somebody jerking off at work?
or in the bathroom.
Or in the bathroom at work?
Because they
So,
like the
hello?
risk. They like the risk of
Okay,
getting
but
caught.
that's what I'm saying.
That
If
means
you
that
get caught-
it's back to a
But the point
psychology.
that I'm trying to make is, the point that I'm trying to make is, if you get a warning, if you get warned the first time not to do it anymore, then why would you continue to do it?
Because they like the
Everybody
You only
risk.
take
It's the same
sexual
way,
risks
though.
like
It's
that.
the rush.
And your common sense may not be
It's adrenaline. They like to
Well,
get
you know what?
caught.
Everybody needs to have common
But like,
sense.
what's
But
the
your
some people
common
like
sense
to
may
be
not be
honest.
as
Well, it
strong
needs
as
to be,
mine.
because if I get caught masturbating at work, then why would I continue to want to continue
people
But
to
that's
masturbate?
just saying like everything that you
Because they like
about
to
what's
watch
fire,
it.
yeah.
Adrenaline.
Look at
The rest
Kevin.
of
No,
it,
that's not what I'm
watch
saying.
it.
Kevin's
That's
just
not
so
what- that's not what I'm
quiet.
saying this.
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is people need to be a little bit smarter of the choices they make. You can't sit here and say that Michael Jackson, oh, you got court, or you got accused of doing this the first time you set out of court. Yeah, it's all right. You can continue. That's just like for the parents too. If this man, whether he did it or not, if this man was accused of doing something like that, why would you then allow your children to be around this man? If he did it or not, why would you allow your kids to be around him?
Obviously,
So that's just as wrong for the parents.
Yeah, that's parents.
So what about Bishop Eddie Long?
So he should step down. Should he step down?
Should
Yes.
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 So my thing is, I want to know how those people in his church feel. Those ones.
He's
the ones
lost a lot of
who was
members
going
though.
crazy.
He's lost a lot of members.
Well, he
though.
should lose a lot of
We
members.
need to
He
go to
should lose
Atlanta and
that
do a
whole
video
hour.
on
He
that
preaches
shit.
forgiveness, so you think he still stepped down, even though he preaches forgiveness and his congregation knows it?
But he's a hypocrite. Because before he was
He's a
preaching
big hypocrite.
forgiveness,
Half of them
he was
are.
doing those marches and saying how gays and this and that. Don't be a hypocrite. If you're going to walk the walk, then you need to
And
talk
you
the talk as
sneaking and
well.
freaking with
Okay?
no voice.
Now, I can see, let me tell you something. I go to church.
Expensive dicks.
And I feel as though if my pastor ever got up in front of the church
Yes, it
and started denouncing homosexuals, I would have something to say. Not saying that my pastor would be a hypocrite, because I don't know what my pastor does behind closed doors. But I would feel some type of way, because I would tell my pastor first and foremost, I am coming here to hear the word of God, not to hear you bash people's sexual lifestyle. Because I don't want to hear about your sexual lifestyle, so why would you try to bash, somebody else for doing what they're doing. So this is my thing, Eddie Long, you should have been preaching the word of God and not preaching what somebody does behind their closed doors is wrong, because that has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
If you feel as though it's wrong, fine, you feel as though it's wrong.
judging.
But then don't get on front of the camera and say, oh, these people are wrong, this, that, and the third, and then 20 years later you get accused of saying what you did, you get accused of doing what you said 20 years ago was wrong.
Yeah.
And then you settle out of court. I mean, hello?
He did the shit. That's why he did.
Come on.
I was a member.
He was fucking
and
them
I can
little
tell
boys.
you. I told y'all about
Yeah,
it.
you sure did.
Well,
I was just about to say, I know somebody who.
But that your face not on there.
But I remember.
He's like,
I remember being a member, and with all the boys, all the males, men, young men, we would go on these retreats. It'd be like an empowerment for men. And it just felt like something shady was going on. It didn't seem godly. It didn't seem, something wasn't right. Even the
It's like a big old sex party.
not that far.
They was trying to figure out which ones they could do.
It just seemed like the ministers weren't. It was a little too friendly.
you can see the flirtation.
Yeah.
You saw the flirtation between the two.
Yeah.
How old were you on these retreats?
Back then I had to be 14.
Wow.
But see, they were doing that to guys who they were young and you can manipulate. You see, it's
They were
also
trying to
a
figure out which
mind
ones
thing,
they
but it's a
could
mind thing
manipulate.
too. Because when this is my thing. I don't blame those 4 boys because of the fact that when you get young teenagers like that, when you get people like that, if you start saying, oh, I'm gonna give you this and I'm gonna give you that, it's like a whole mind thing. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. But what they want is that stuff that you're giving them. So they're going to do it because they want that stuff. And once they do it with you, they want to take it and put it out. That's why a lot of these straight guys out here don't think that they're daddy. Because they see it as, okay, well, if he's sucking my dick, I'm not really doing nothing with him. He's doing something with me. And then they try to throw it out of their mind. It's a mind thing with these people. And those are real predators. Because they know they can manipulate you. And that's what Eddie Long and those guys were doing.
Are the boys gay or are they straight?
It's who's gay?
The 4 boys or whatever.
I believe they're gay.
I believe they're gay.
I believe they're gay.
I can't speak on that because I don't know.
The only thing I would ask is
Either they're gay or
why go through the whole the court thing and all that just to settle to get money?
They got $3 million.
Like, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, if you really felt that bad about what happened, you would make sure that Eddie Long gets exactly what he deserves. You wouldn't wait to see a check and then collect. Obviously, it really wasn't that.
No, if somebody waves $3 million in front of you,
Good question.
and you gotta pay lawyers, you gotta pay all those lawyers.
You didn't go through hell. You liked it, and now you just wanted to get some money. That's all it is at the end of the day.
Well,
we don't know that for sure.
You can't say that.
I mean, that's how I feel about it because money does not take away what happened. And
Yes, it can.
Trust me, they are not hurt.
If somebody weighed $3 million in your face, no, think about it.
It's not gonna take away that much.
They are not hurt about what happened to them. They are hurt that was cut off from them.
You invested.
They're not hurt. They were just broke and they wanted some money. At the end of the day, they were just broke and wanted some money.
They're not hurt
because
about
if they were hurt, if they felt bad about it, they would have made sure that Eddie Long.
He weighed $3 million in my face with a check, cash next day.
Well,
it's all good.
but no, because
That's
you
just
can't. No,
terrible.
but you can't say they're not hurt because then that's like you saying what I said. Everybody don't think like that. You can't say that because maybe they were hurt.
So what they gonna do with that $3 million?
I don't. Who knows what they gonna do?
Right.
Okay, no,
Right.
no, hold on, wait, hold on. No, it's
you
not.
be hurt.
No, be hurt. Whenever that car.
Right.
No, you can't do that. That's not right.
No, some of them might have
That's not right.
financial
You can't say that.
issues.
No, you can't.
Some might have.
No, it's not. How do you know that? Now, what if one of those guys? We don't know, but what if one of those guys take all that money and donate it to a boys' home for little boys who got raped? Then what are you gonna say? Oh, he did it for the money. Then they're gonna be in your words. So then you don't know that. You don't know that.
You never know. They probably don't.
But you don't know what they're using the money for. You don't know what they're using the money for.
I gotta say, if they are real Christian people, whatever money you get, it goes towards the tithe. 10% goes towards the tithe. So all we know is that 10% of that $3 million went to the church that they went to and becomes a part of their tithe. Who don't know? We don't know.
Mikhail, let's turn it around now. These boys, this wasn't a one-time hit thing. Like
No, it wasn't a one-time thing.
Sometimes they molested and that's it, and they hurt. These guys went back over and over and over, sometimes lasting months, years.
But look how long ago this was. Like for instance, one of the guys, he was doing well for himself. Like he lives and he got a whole. So I doubt if he really was that pinch hungry for money, because that's the case. He came out a long time ago. Well, then that's the question you have to ask him. But just because he settled don't mean they were all looking for money. That's not right.
And it didn't really mean that much to them. I don't think.
No,
because
you can't say that.
money, not enough money in the world.
Well, then you know what? Well, then you know what? It's a two-headed sword, because if they were looking for money, then he was looking to get rid of the situation.
No, honestly, if they were looking for money, I bet you.
He wasn't looking to get rid of the situation.
If they were looking for money, they would have been on People Magazine. They would have been on Oprah talking about it.
He's looking to get rid of the situation. That's why he paid.
Oprah tried to get them.
Because they didn't want to do it.
Shut that down. No, their
the lawyers
shut that down.
The lawyers shut that shit down. Ooh,
I'm pretty sure they
would have been like,
that's
cross that
Oprah.
Louboutin. She would be like, so tell me, how did you feel? She would have ate
When
it up.
was your I know moment?
Right. When was that moment? Because you know she loved people that didn't been
Love you,
touched by
Oprah,
folks.
because that's my girl.
She loved folks that been touched by folks. She loved her.
But I'm glad what they did for her. I know it's a different subject, but the 400 Man from Morehouse, that was really sweet.
That was very nice.
And a lot of people say she don't do nothing for blacks, and she does.
She does
It's
a
not
lot.
about just doing something. It's just doing stuff for people, period.
And you realize her last show, she talked about God, because you know, as a people person, you can't say that much, but the last show, you realize how in depth she went into it. I love that.
I did too.
Well, because if it wasn't for him, she wouldn't have that.
Exactly. But now that her TV show has come to an end, she felt like she should tell people who she really believe in, because when you in people's eyes, you can't say certain things because they judge you, and then you lose a lot of credibility or promotion.
Well, she was judged on, supporting Obama. Because of the fact, when you're in the spotlight, you're not supposed to do that.
But at the same time, she's still an American citizen.
They thought,
but she's also
they thought she was going to say that she was gay. They thought she was going to announce that.
MSNBC, what did they fire Keith Olbermann because he donated that money to the Democratic name? Because you're not supposed to. It's something like you're not supposed to, when you're a public figure like that on TV, you're not supposed to publicly announce who you support, because that makes it look like it's
regular
biased.
public figure.
She's Oprah.
That's Oprah.
Yeah.
Oprah runs the world. Her and Beyonce.
On that note, that is this video. Thank y'all for watching. You didn't even get
Stop being difficult and take it. What?
In the ass.
Ooh, that's what that says.
Wow, I did not realize that. The whole time we was walking with him.
I was walking down the street with you with that shirt on.
Child.
With your ass
hanging out.
With your ass hanging out.
My ass was
right
hanging.
beside.
Your ass was hanging out.
No, it wasn't. Lord have mercy.